Welcome to Mindset Monday, where we don't play nice with your excuses. This is the Bad Influence podcast, the one they warned you about. I'm Jordan Banderas, and I'm not here to cuddle you. I'm here to help you take back control of your mind. So if you're tired of drowning in anxiety and overthinking every damn thing, this is your call to wake the hell up. Let's rebuild your mental game from the ground up. Listen to me clearly on this one. Your fear isn't protecting you. It's suffocating you. Fear is the gatekeeper standing between you and your highest potential. But that gatekeeper, it's a liar, whispering bullshit into your ear every single day. When fear shows up, what exact lie does it whisper to you? Let me guess. You're not ready. You can't handle this. You're not good enough. Sound familiar? I bet it does. But that lie has been your silent dictator for far too long, don't you think? You've let that lie disguise itself as logic and wisdom. It feels rational, doesn't it? I bet it does. Because I have gone through this and I see a lot of people going through the same thing and we rationalize the lie. But let's get real. It's cowardice dressed up in fancy clothes. Fear doesn't scream. It whispers quietly, poisoning your potential drop by drop. So here's a brutal question for you. How long have you let that lie run your life like it's gospel? Weeks? Months? Years? It's time you understand something very important. Fear only has the power you hand over willingly. Who would you become if you finally looked your fear dead in the eye and shouted, "Enough is enough. I'm ready anyway"? That version of you would terrify the old you. That version will be relentless, unstoppable, fierce as hell. Fear and anxiety, they're not the enemy. Anxiety isn't a weakness. It's your higher self screaming that you're playing small, begging you to rise up. Anxiety is an alarm that goes off when you're living far below your true potential. That discomfort you feel, that's your soul protesting against mediocrity. Every pang of anxiety is your potential pounding on the door, desperate for you to wake the hell up and step into your greatness. Fear doesn't always mean danger. No, it doesn't. This is what a lot of people get wrong, and I did at one point in my life, because it often fears signals opportunity. Fear is a signpost pointing you straight towards your purpose, your breakthrough. So ask yourself right now, is this fear protecting me, or is it imprisoning me in a cage built from my own hesitation? How much of your fear is truly yours? How much did you inherit from parents, teachers, friends, in society? People who gave up on their own dreams and labeled it realistic. Probably you know a lot of people like that. I know a lot of people like that. My whole family is like that. You've been carrying their baggage. You truly are. Living by their rules, repeating their limitations. Their fears were never yours to carry. So you have to drop the baggage. You have to set it down. Why? Because it's not yours. So it's time to break the generational chains of anxiety and reclaim your narrative. You do have to reclaim your narrative in order for you to change your life. So write your own damn rules. Yes, it's time for that. It's time for you to write your own damn rules. If you could sit face to face with your anxiety and ask what it's truly afraid of, you'd find the answer that scares you more than anxiety itself. Anxiety is terrified you'll realize you don't actually need it. Think about it. What would you do if anxiety wasn't your scapegoat anymore? Oh, you will be doing so much more, aren't you? Who would you be if you couldn't hide behind the excuse of fear? You'd be fully responsible for your power. You'd be fully responsible for your life. And that, my friend, is terrifying. It is terrifying because now you have to say, like, this is my life, this is what I have done, this is all on me. But even though that can be terrifying as hell, it's also liberating as hell. So let's stop avoiding the elephant in the room. How many times have you postponed action, waiting for fear to disappear, waiting for confidence to magically appear? Understand this clearly. Fear does not leave. It must be conquered through action. Courage isn't the absence of fear. No, it is not. It's feeling scared to death and doing the damn thing anyway. It's looking fear in the face and saying, sit down, shut up, I've got this. I know who I am and I know I can overcome this. I don't need you right now. So stop waiting for permission from your anxiety to live your life. Anxiety will never grant you freedom. You take freedom. You claim it. You embody it. You've painted worst case scenarios in vivid, terrifying detail. Your own personal horror movie is stuck on repeat. That's right. I've done this. And I see a lot of people doing the same thing. People just like you. You guys keep creating these like worst case scenarios with such vivid detail that you think is going to happen if you do the thing that you're afraid of doing. But let's strip away the illusion. That's why you're here. Let's get this done, right? How many of those terrifying scenarios have actually come true? That's a good question. That is a good question, huh? I bet 99% of your fears are nothing but fiction, fabricated drama playing in the theater of your mind. You've been directing a horror film starring yourself, one that never ends. So break the cycle, flip the script. And I'm not going to just leave you hanging. I'm going to give you a tactic to immediately interrupt anxiety. And that is very simple because it helps. All you need to do is change your physiology. Your body is the gateway to your mind. Notice what your body does when fear takes over. Your shoulders shrink. Your breath quickens. Your gaze drops. Break that pattern. Stand tall right now. Pull your shoulders back. Take a deep, powerful breath. Feel the shift instantly. When your body changes, your mind has no choice but to follow suit. You're not helpless against fear, and I want you to understand that. Your nervous system listens to your body. When anxiety attacks, physically override it. Move boldly. Command your physiology. Reclaim your power. Because that's the only way to interrupt that chain of anxiety. Now, let's talk about another important subject for today's episode. Let's talk about real loss. How many life-changing opportunities has fear already robbed from you? How many connections, how many careers, adventures, passions did you sacrifice at the altar of anxiety? You've ghosted your potential repeatedly, abandoning your dreams because fear showed up first, letting anxiety be the author while you sat passively in the back seat of your life. Enough is enough, don't you think? Don't you think that you have to do something about it? Don't you think that you need to change something so your life can change? I think you do, because I've been through this. And the moment I decided to change something, everything changed. So snatch the pen out of fear's hand, write a new chapter. Fill it with courage, authenticity, relentless action. Show fear, it no longer controls your narrative. Picture this: an auditorium packed with hundreds of people, dim lights, a soft buzz of nervous chatter. At the back of the stage stands a 22-year-old, shirt slightly damp with sweat, hands shaking, man racing. It's open mic night. He's got a notebook in one hand, his hand on the other. And for months, this was the dream: to share his words, to speak his truth, to be seen. Not for what he does, but for who he is. His name gets called. He steps up. The spotlight hits. His chest tightens. Suddenly, it's not just stage fright. It's every voice from his childhood echoing in one single moment. You talk too fast. Why are you so emotional? You always overthink things. You're not built for this. It's not just a mic in his hand. It's 1,000 fears crashing through his nervous system. And in the blink of one eye, fear does what fear does best: lie. You're not ready. They're all judging you. Who the hell do you think you are? And so he freezes. He freezes right there. Microphone to mouth, and nothing comes out. 30 full seconds of silence. People shifting in their seats. Someone coughs. Someone else chuckles. It's humiliation. Raw, live. He stumbles off stage. Doesn't speak to anyone. Doesn't sleep that night. But what hurts most? It's not the silence. It's the realization that he didn't just freeze. He believed fear. He trusted the lie. He gave away the moment his soul had waited for. And for weeks after, he couldn't shake the shame. He almost deleted every poem, trashed every notebook, convinced himself, I'm not built for that kind of exposure. Until one day, his mentor called him out, said one line that flipped the entire script. You didn't fail because of fear. You failed because you waited for fear to go away. Fear's not the enemy. Hesitation is. And that's one thing that people don't understand. They see fear as the enemy, when in reality, hesitation is the real enemy. Hesitation is the only thing that holds you back, because you're hesitating to do what you're supposed to do based on a lie. That line cracked something open, so he made a vow. He will read one line of his poetry every day, out loud, alone, then to one friend, then to a stranger. Small acts, big terror, but even bigger proof. And soon, fear started showing up weaker, until one night he went back to that same mic, same venue, same spotlight. But this time, he didn't wait for confidence. He didn't wait for anxiety to shut up. He walked up, heart pounding, throat dry, and started reading anyway. Not perfectly, not flawlessly, but powerfully. Because this time, fear wasn't driving. He was. You see, fear never left. It never will. But it doesn't have to disappear for you to act. It just has to get out of the damn driver's seat. That kid, he wasn't special. He was scared, just like you, just like me, just like any human being. But he stopped waiting for the fear to vanish and started moving through it. That's the shift. Fear isn't your dictator anymore. It's your signal. Your cue to rise. You prove that something important is waiting on the other side. So the next time anxiety whispers, you're not ready, you already know the answer. Yes, you do. So stand up, step forward, mic in hand, voice on fire. You go anyway. Because courage isn't quiet, and neither are you. Here's how to flip the script every single day. Start with this 3-step filter. Step 1, source check. Ask, is this feedback based on someone else's fear? Or is it my truth? Step 2, core alignment. Ask, does this thought help me reach my goal, or does it sabotage me? Step 3, actionable insight. If it doesn't help you move forward, trash it. If it does, build on it. Let's practice. Yes, let's practice. Someone says, you're too sensitive. Source check. That's their unresolved crap. Core alignment. My empathy makes me an incredible leader. Actionable insight. Own that power. Every morning, attack the day with a silence assault. No phone, no scroll, 20 minutes. Just you and your thoughts. During that time, journal the thoughts that show up. And for every lie your brain throws at you, reframe it in ink. Thought, I'm not ready. The reframe, readiness is built in motion. I move, therefore I am. Here's another thought. What if I fail? Here's the reframe. Failure is feedback. It's how I sharpen my edge. Embed this mantra into your nervous system right now. Their opinion is their problem. Mine is sacred. Say it 10 times every morning until it sticks. Label your emotional triggers as well. Write them down. Name the patterns. When fear strikes, you'll know it by name and what to do about it. Replace passive pain with active power. That means journaling daily, voice note your insights, build evidence of courage, build your tribe, one mentor, one peer, one rising leader. Your circle should ignite you, not drain you. Fear will always be there. It will never go away. But now, so is your power. So is your playbook. So is your purpose. So when fear knocks, don't answer with avoidance. No, you shouldn't be doing that. Answer with action. Fears lie, you're not enough. Your truth, I am more than ready. And I've got receipts. You've hesitated long enough. You've analyzed yourself into paralysis. Now it's time to break the chain. Delete one toxic text thread right now. Then write this mantra in its place. Their opinion is their problem. Mine is sacred. Post it in your wall, your mirror, your home screen. Tattoo it on your soul. Today's power move, choose one thing fear has kept you from doing and fucking do it. Not next week, not tomorrow, now. Fear won't disappear, but it no longer gets a say in your actions. You've got the tools, you've got the truth, you've got the fire. So cut the shit. Keep your sanity intact. Own your truth. Now go. Change your fucking life. The choice is yours. And that's it for today. If this hits you in the gut, good. That's your signal to wake the hell up. No more waiting for clarity. Create it. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss the next breakthrough. Share this with someone stuck in their head. And let's build a world of self-led warriors. This is the Bad Influence Podcast. Until next time, think sharper, live louder, and never settle. And have a great day.